So anyway, pretty much fixed, ready to go to Vegas. Anybody interested to go? Let's go.
Ride on, juggle, let your spirit be free, with the wind at your back and the whole world.
I told you I knew where I was.
Juggle, let your heart be your guide, in the depths of the thunder, it's your rant and your ride.
All right. So here's the deal. We're recording. Anyway, one of my other videos was fixing a leaky rims, leaky tires. This one had, the front wheel had some dings in it, so I tweaked those out, which I tweaked them out pretty good. It's like the third time I've had to tweak dents out of the front rim. Really soft rims, which is bad and good, you know. It's easy to fix, but easy to bend. The rear one was leaking air. I fought that for months, and ended up, the spokes started leaking. Even though it has a bladder in the center of the rim, which is supposed to be airtight, still leaking. So I made a video how I fixed it. Anyway, what we're going to do, I haven't really done anything with the bike. I went for one trip up to Tahoe, but I haven't touched the tires as far as air pressure goes. So I'm going to change my tires back to the MotoZ because I have a Vegas trip coming up. Me alone. Nobody wants to play in the heat, just me. So, okay, 26.5 in the front. So, like I said, it's been probably 3 weeks, maybe a little over 3 weeks, and I took it on a Tahoe ride after the Oregon Giant Loop trip. So I had put, I think, 32 in each wheel. So that's, the front one's down to 26. And when I came back from the Oregon trip, there was no air leakage from the Oregon trip. And the back one's at 31. So the back one was the one I was having most of the trouble with. And I put 32 pounds in it, and it's at 31. So really, that's better than expected. The front one, you know, it's about what you expect. I mean, usually tires have some kind of leakage, even tube tires. I always check my air pressure before I go on a dirt bike ride, 98% of the time. But anyway, so it's lost about 5-6 pounds in the front, which isn't bad. You know, it's going on a month since I put these tires on. So anyway, we're going to get the MotoZs back on because we got to play in the dirt to Vegas. And then I'll probably wear this out coming home because it'll probably be on the highway. Haven't decided 100%, but probably mostly highway to get back home. But I'm going to take 5 to 7 days on my trip going there and back. I do have a little bit of a schedule because I did reserve a motel room in Beatty. I was going to camp everything, so I wasn't tied to a schedule, but I did reserve a room in Beatty, and I reserved campsites on in Vegas. So, you know, kind of a time schedule to get to that. But I probably got, if I leave when I want to, I probably have 5 days till I gotta be really focused on my time schedule. So the first night I may camp close by just to make sure I've got everything I want and need to be able to go to Vegas. You know, if you watch my trip I did on my XR400 unexpected trip to Beatty, I didn't even have the right charge cords. I had one charge cord and backup battery, which I charged everything off of one at a time. And it worked, but yeah, I didn't have anything but a backpack with minimal tools and water, and I didn't have any camping stuff, food stuff, coffee stuff, charge cords. I didn't have anything. I didn't expect to go to Beatty. But those are the best adventure trips, and it was uneventful. It was perfect. So anyway, that's the routine. So I'm gonna change that tire real quick here. So as most of you know, when you're gonna change a tire, you want it to be as soft as you can get it. So I mean, the sun was out all this morning. Here I am in overcast. Looks like it might even rain. But anyway, I put it on a black plastic bag to gather heat, you know, making the bead softer. All right, so I got my MotoZ RallZs. I guess that's what they are. Got my MotoZ RallZs back on. Took my Dunlop Trailmax Missions off again, and balanced them. I almost lost my ambition to do it. You know, the wind started blowing like crazy, started raining. I'm like, really? Come on. At least it cooled it off a little bit. But that's all done. So I haven't ridden it, which sometimes you gotta ride it to really seat the bead. But I put 31.5 pounds in it. That's what it said, I think. Yeah, so I've got 30. Like I said, you know the bead seats better when you, after you ride it once, kind of bounce the tires around. Yep. So you know, it's probably going to lose air, more so until I get a ride on it to kind of seat the tires on the beads. That's just kind of how it works. But you know, the back one, coming back from Oregon, it leaked out maybe a pound of air since I rode that trip. But like I said, after the trip, it read 33 pounds and I put 32 in it. Same with the front. I put 32 in it. I think it read 31. So you saw earlier in this video that it was down to 26.5. So this one is seeping air, but that's kind of expected because that rim's been trashed a number of times. So anyway, pretty much fixed, ready to go to Vegas. Anybody interested to go? Let's go.